Hello everyone, welcome to our ongoing series of mains answer writing. So today we have one question from GS2, that is polity, and the topic is Finance Commission. So recently there was a news, the cabinet has approved the terms of reference of the 16th Finance Commission. Now the question is, Finance Commission symbolizes center-state fiscal relations. Examine this statement in the light of the constitution of the 16th Finance Commission. Now this question was asked recently. This question was asked recently in J&K PCS mains exam. It was the first question of GS2. It was a 10 marker. Now the thing is, this is in news. 16th Finance Commission TOR, that is terms of reference, was in news. Now the question is, it says Finance Commission symbolizes center-state fiscal relations. It means the topic is Finance Commission and Fiscal Federalism. Okay, how Finance Commission helps or how will it help in fiscal federalism? But we need to write the answer from the point of view of 16th Finance Commission. Simple. Okay, so recently the 16th Finance Commission TOR, it is terms of reference, have been published. So based on that we have to write the answer. So first of all, in the intro, we can have the Indian Constitution mandates Finance Commission, that is Article 280, to recommend the distribution of financial resources between center and states every 5 years, thereby playing a major role or crucial role in India's fiscal federalism. So here what we wrote in the intro is, we have given what is the mandate of Finance Commission from a constitutional point of view. This is Article 20. It says it will recommend to the government how the financial resources are distributed between center and states. So here they usually do it from horizontal devolution and vertical devolution. So no need to write here what is horizontal devolution, what is vertical devolution. See, vertical devolution is the distribution between center and states, like a particular percentage from the tax pool of center will be given to the states. For example, 41%. The recent one is 41%, the 15th Finance Commission. Horizontal devolution is how that 41% will be distributed among the states based on different parameters. Different parameters, it can be environment, it can be population, it can be how is your fiscal discipline, for example, how is your tax policies. So a lot of parameters. So those parameters are used by the Finance Commission through horizontal devolution and vertical devolution. Fine. Now coming to the point, what we need to write here, it symbolizes center-state fiscal relations, but we need to write it from the aspect of 16th Finance Commission. Now, 16th Finance Commission symbolizing how? Center-state relations. Before we will go to how it is helping or how it will symbolize the fiscal federalism, we need to give an overview of the terms of reference. Now, terms of reference are like they're approved by the cabinet. The terms of reference means what work the Finance Commission will do, like what will be the formula, how it will be divided. Those things are terms of reference. So first of all, there is division of tax proceeds between union and states. Now before going to that, the terms of reference are totally under constitutional provisions. Now totally they are according to constitutional provisions. If you see carefully, the main terms of reference are now the division of tax proceeds between union and states. Now absolutely it is mentioned in Article 280. Principles for granting aids to the states from the Consolidated Fund of India. Consolidated Fund of India से क्या principle they will use for granting aid, grants दिया जाएगा to the states. It is also a constitutional provision. Article 275. Third terms of reference is, they told to the Finance Commission, the Finance Commission has to identify measures to enhance the consolidated fund of state. How the consolidated fund of state can be improved or to enhance that particular fund of state, that also will be taken care by the Finance Commission. This is done because to supplement the resources available to panchayats and municipalities. We all know the panchayats and municipalities funding mechanism is with the state. The power is with the state. So how to improve that? It will also be what all measures should be taken will be identified by the 16th Finance Commission. This is also under Article 280, clause B or C. So there is a clause of this. This is also Article 280. Now also they have added one more thing. They will evaluate the disaster management financing. Nowadays disasters are happening, climate change is a reality. So this new thing they have also added, they will also evaluate how the disaster management financing is done, how the money comes from center to state. So all those modalities will also be evaluated here. So this is entry 97 of the Union List of the 7th schedule. So if you see, these 4 terms of reference are totally first of all under constitutional provisions. Now we have given a brief idea about the terms of reference. Now coming to the point, the terms of reference of 16th Finance Commission can be considered as a fresh and welcome departure from the earlier practice of giving detailed set of consideration. Usually what was happening is, before this, the terms of reference are given by the government. By the way, these are given by the government. Now the government was giving previously detailed set of instructions, do this, do that. Now they have given a very simple thing. It means they have given a sort of independence to the Finance Commission, and that is what is required when we talk the word federalism. Now when we are talking about money, financial transfers, so it is fiscal federalism. So this commission is free to determine scope of its work. It is free now to determine how it will work, what approach and what methods they will take. It means here the terms of reference is not forcing someone to do this, do that. They are simply given, okay, this is the constitutional provisions, you have to do it. Now they are free to determine the scope of its work, approach and methodology. The commission would be free to choose the census year. I clearly told you, in the horizontal devolution means how that money will be distributed among the states. If 41% is going to all the states, how much state will take how much? It all depends on some parameters. That is called horizontal devolution, and one of the important parameter is population. So which census should be taken? The government is not dictating. It's up to them. They will be free to choose the census year for state-wise population without any direction from Government of India through TOR. We clearly saw in the TOR there is no particular reference given by the center ki use 1971 census or use 2011 census, because there was an issue in the last TOR of the 15th Finance Commission when the south states are not happy with the population census. So now it is up to them. Okay. Now the last point is, while the constitutional clauses pertaining to Finance Commission do not make a direct reference to the fiscal imbalance, that is fiscal deficit and government debt. However, the capacity to spend of center and state governments depends not only on fiscal transfer but also on the fiscal deficit, that is borrowing. Now what I mean to say here is, in Article 280, clear cut there is no mention that the Finance Commission will talk or say something about fiscal deficit, but they talk about fiscal deficit. Last Finance Commission also talked about debt to GDP ratio. It also talked, it can talk, because in Article 280 there is a option, there is a clause of sound balance. I'll show you. If you see Article 280, that is Finance Commission, the President will do this. It shall be the duty of the President. If you see the duty of the President, duty of the Commission to make recommendations to the President to the distribution between union states, जो हमने discuss किया, distribution between the net proceeds of taxes, granting aids of the revenue, how the principles which should govern the granting aids, this also we discussed. The measures needed to augment the constitutional fund of state, this also we discussed. So all these three were in the terms of reference. Okay, panchayats and municipalities. Now one more thing is any other matter. This matter can be for sound, here sound finance. Anything on sound finance also can be referred to the Finance Commission, and they can also give views on that. Okay. So coming to this, so that's what I was saying. Unlike while the constitutional clauses pertaining to the Finance Commission do not make a direct reference to the fiscal imbalance, however, the capacity to spend of central and state governments depends not only on fiscal transfers but also on the fiscal deficit, that is borrowing. एक अच्छा prudent fiscal discipline करने के लिए two things are needed. One is how much the transfer is coming, and also how much they are borrowing, that is fiscal deficit also. So the 16th Finance Commission has to decide about transfers, not only the status of vertical and horizontal imbalances, but also the status of fiscal deficit and debt. Fiscal deficit and debt relative to the GDP or the state GDP. So this has to be the work of the 16th Finance Commission. This is how the fiscal federalism or the relationship between center and state on fiscal will be judged, how they are doing it. To conclude, economic and fiscal interdependence of various aggregates requires an integrated approach. Even if not directly referred in the TOR, we went to the TOR. So they're not directly referred, but yes, they have to do an integrated approach. Therefore, the 16th Finance Commission may have to read between the constitutional lines of implications, thereby maintaining a proper fiscal federalism. So this is how the answer we discussed about the 16th Finance Commission, how it symbolizes the center-state relations. We talked about the terms of reference here. We also talked how they can enhance the fiscal federalism, and also we concluded it. So this is how it's the answer for this question. We'll come up with one more question from GS3, that is on our, on our next video. Thank you.